Why don't we have evidence of writing from before like 5,000 years ago? The answer we're typically told in school is that it's because writing hadn't been invented yet, but I think that's a little bit too simplistic. All we can really learn about is when writing became widespread enough that there was a lot of documents and some of them were pretty durable. But that doesn't mean there wasn't writing before this. I personally think there was a lot of writing long before it shows up in the archaeological record. But I guess what I'm thinking about would be more like proto-writing. For instance, let's say I lived 10,000 years ago and my name was Eagle. If I draw an eagle in reference to myself, is that writing? I think that would fit the definition of logographic proto-writing or something, but the problem is, if we see that eagle today, how are we supposed to know that that was writing? For all we know, it's just an eagle. So basically what I'm saying is that it's really hard to recognize writing until it's fully developed. It's like with agriculture, where it has this immediate effect in the archaeological record, but before that, there probably was agriculture, it just wasn't this huge thing. It would have been like proto-agriculture, just like the proto-writing. The reason I want to emphasize this is because I think early humans were pretty smart and could have conceptualized the idea of writing on their own. They just didn't happen to live in a society where it was very useful yet. Writing only fully developed when there was a big need for it in terms of like keeping track of trade and stuff. So once agriculture took off and larger cities formed, writing developed independently all over the world. But I don't think people just got smarter randomly. I think they just finally had an incentive to fully develop these symbolic systems they might have already been using. So the first written words might be thousands of years older than we'd think, but we don't really have any way to prove that because until writing became more systematic and widespread, there wasn't really a way to distinguish drawing and writing. And on top of that, if writing really wasn't that important back then, they probably wouldn't use a durable medium like clay tablets, so we wouldn't even have any record of it. Not trying to go all Graham Hancock here or anything, I'm just trying to emphasize the survivorship bias of the archaeological record of writing.